the order. So Jack Caglione ready to go. That means we are ready. And the first pitch of the afternoon is right through there on a 95-mile-an-hour fastball for strike one. And that's how we get going today. Grahovac hitting .338 on the year, and there's the changeup from Caglione. And to me, if that's working, that's what's made him dominant the last few weeks.
Yeah, it sets up the fastball, and that 97, 98 is going to look like 108.
So back to that fastball.
That's a good location on an 0-2 pitch right there, because that's the one where if they swing at it, it can't hurt you at all. Chances are he's going to swing through it.
Grahovac doubled on a 1-2 pitch yesterday in the left center field gap. We'll see what he does with today's, and he fouls it straight back.
Yeah, Grahovac is a freshman, very coveted out of California. Does not look like a freshman. He looks like a seasoned veteran. Look at him. Big, strong body. Looks like an MLB guy. But he showed his power this weekend.
So another 1-2 pitch, and he got him on a fastball with some tail at 95 miles an hour, and Caglione gets the first strikeout of the game.
Here comes some 95 with some run on it. Great location. You're not going to get hurt. That's the same spot he tried to throw 0-2. Got him to chase it.
Now Jace Javalette. Center fielder ready for the left-on-left matchup. Just a sophomore. He'll take strike one. Javero January will call the balls and strikes today. Laviolette has a homer in the series. That was yesterday. Just snuck inside the left field line. Foul pole. That breaking ball misses. But you look at Laviolette, he just, the power numbers insane. He's already got 10 homers this year to lead the team. And he's already in the top 10 in school history. He's just a sophomore. Better breaking ball there.
Laviolette 2 for 7 on the series, so other than the home run, they pretty much handled him.
That one is turned over on that fastball, and that's a really good swing on a ball that was out over the plate. And I think, Nick, that just shows you when the Gators were successful and won the game on Friday, they contained Laviolette and Montgomery. Yesterday,
they did not.
Those guys at the top of the order were able to get on base, and that's why Gators weren't able to win. So these 2, 3, 4 hitters really, really important in how the game's going to get decided.
Speaking of MLB guys, here's a guy who's going to probably go in the first round, Braden Montgomery, the transfer from Stanford.
Switch hitter will hit from the right side. Yeah, that's a good off-speed pitch for strike one.
Yeah, had him aggressive and pulled a string on the back foot slider. Nice pitch.
Montgomery hitting .380. That's the best average on the team. Lays off with that one. He's got 8 homers and 34 runs driven in. 34 ribbies, the most on the team. In fact, he has driven in a run in every single game this year except for 2 of them. And one of those was Friday night. Stuck with the off-speed pitch again, and you look at the 2 guys going at it right now. When you look at the prospects for the 2024 MLB draft, Cags there at 5 and Montgomery there at 9. So you're looking at a couple of big-time prospects. Who's going to win it? We could find out on this 1-2 pitch. It's a fastball, and it's won by Jack Caglione.
Yeah, you saw that graphic right there. I'm thinking Jack's higher than 5 in my personal opinion, but he set him up with a lot of off-speed stuff and then just blew him away with the fastball.
So both strikeouts on fastballs and nicely located ones going away from these right-handed hitters. So Ted Burton hits in the cleanup spot today. Moves up into that, and the lefty shot moves down a couple of spots. Burton had hit in the 5-hole in the first 2 games. Senior from California. He's got 3 homers on the year, but just 1 hit. Good off-speed pitch there. And we're even at a ball and a strike.
He's just putting these pitches right where he wants. It's going to make it easy for Kevin O'Sullivan to call this game because he could just set them up, work it in, out, change speeds.
Good job by Garrison. Tanner Garrison starting all 3 games this weekend behind the plate. Done a great job of just being a leader back there. Way more vocal than what we've seen from some of the other Gator catchers.
He's kind of wrangled at #1 catching position, and Kevin O'Sullivan said he's the best defensive catcher on the ball club.
And when it comes to SEC play, you certainly need that. A lot of tense, close moments as that one just misses off the plate.
I'll tell you this, Lovely let the runner at first base getting terrible jumps. So you don't worry about him. I know 3-1's a running count, but let him go because he's not getting a good jump off of Jack.
He'll throw over anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw more than that because every time Jack goes home, it seems like Laviolette, his body is going towards first base. And Garrison with a good arm behind the plate.
Jack will miss on that fastball, so a couple of Aggies on here.
And Jack used a little slide step right there. And sometimes, you know, the slide step will thwart the base runner. Perhaps the release will be quicker. But you lose some command when you use the slide step, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially with a big body like Caglione, you've got to be able to get everything moving in rhythm. And when you're used to having the leg kick and then not, it changes the arm just slightly.
And trust me, Laviolette was going nowhere.
Caglione misses again on a changeup. Jackson Appel has had a really good weekend. 4 hits, that's more than any other Aggie.
Yeah, and they've moved him up in the order because of it.
He's got a triple, he's got a homer. He's driven in a couple.
Jack's got to take a deep breath right here. There you go. That's it. Go to Rosenbach's. Just breathe a little bit. Gather yourself.
A&M got 3 runs in the first inning yesterday. That changeup misses up. The first inning has been the best and the worst for Florida. The Gators have scored 36 first inning runs, by far more than any other, but they've also given up 19 in the first inning. Starting pitching has not gotten off to good starts. There's a strike. So we'll see if Caglione can come all the way back. He'll miss on that changeup. So the changeup, after working nicely on the first hitter, has been up a few times, and Kevin O'Sullivan wants to have a quick conversation. Florida's 1-5 in those games, so just shows you the difference of when they hang a zero and when they don't. First pitch to shot, misses badly inside for ball 1.
And that's why I say when I use shutdown points, I always count the first inning. Even though my team did not score, I count that momentum building as a shutdown point if you could throw a zero up when you're playing at home.
Good fastball there. It's going to be a tough play, though, for Curlin. He gets it. Throw to first is wide. And A&M's going to have the first run of the game because of it. Just made contact, and Curlin couldn't deliver a strike over to first.
Yeah, checked his swing, couldn't hold up, and I don't know if Hayden Schott's Irish, but you get the luck of the Irish on that one.
They'll give an error to Curlin. And that's now his 4th error on the year. So now Blake Bender up, and he'll miss a first pitch slider. Good pitch to the DH today.
I'm going to say, in fairness to Cade Curlin, that's a tough error. Because that's like a check swing with a Baltimore chop. He was playing back, and the guy was from the left side with good speed. So he had to get it and get rid of it as soon as possible. That would have been a heck of a play if he made it.
Yeah, I guess saying that a good throw because he did make the play would have gotten him.
I'm thinking infield hit there.
0-2 pitch, fouled straight back. Binderup, just a freshman. He's got a homer on the year. He has made 7 previous starts, but he has struck out 12 times in 28 at bats, so that has been his problem. Caglione will try to give him another one here. Fastball got him. So Caglione ends up striking out the side, but he walks a couple. As the Gators have really shocked the starters for this Texas A&M team that came in with the best earned run average in the country. So Curlin steps in, a .310 hitter on the year, and 93 is up and off the plate. Curlin has homered 3 times in the last 5 games.
And that's almost a good and bad thing, too, because you want to make sure, especially in that leadoff spot, you don't want to take long swings because his natural ability will knock it out.
There's the changeup, and it's spoiled down the third base line.
Yeah, that's a changeup that dives away from the righties. You can get hitters to roll over it.
And another one, a check swing, will take it foul.
Yeah, that's one of those things as a hitter, especially at the leadoff position. You look at the fun times in the berm on St. Patrick's Day. Look at all the green.
Yeah.
But Curlin, you know, he messed up a nasty pitch right there to stay alive.
Back to a fastball, and it's nowhere near the zone. Curlin actually hit 10 homers in SEC play last year as a freshman. He had 17 on the year, but the 10 homers against the league were the second most, just behind Caglione on that great team. Here's a chopper to third, backhanded by Grahovac, and a strong throw across to retire the Gator leadoff man.
Well, I tell you, Texas A&M has been sparkling defensively all weekend. They have not made an error. On plays that are tough, you're thinking, no, maybe I might throw this one away. They've been up to the task.
So here's Caglione, Gator leader in hits and average. First pitch misses off the plate. 4 hits in the series. 2 homers Friday, 2 singles yesterday. And that one is a screamer onto that berm. Look out. And a guy in green gets it. How about that? That's going to be taken back to school tomorrow. Tail end of spring break here in Gainesville.
Well, that guy has done things that a lot of guys haven't done, is caught a line drive off the bat of Caglione.
Yeah, that's pretty special. Good fastball there, and that'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wind, just like it has been most of the weekend, blowing out to left center field. And Cags able to lay off of that breaking ball, so the count is full.
And Cags knew it was coming, and that's what helped him facilitate the stop right here. Great job right there. You see the wrist never come forward, and the bat stays behind home.
Gets a fastball that time, and that ball is hit really hard. That'll short hop the wall. Really nice play by Montgomery out there. He's got a strong arm, so a ball that hits off the wall is just a single, but that's nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I'm laughing because he hits it so hard, and Montgomery's playing so deep, and that combination, all you're going to get is a single on this thing. Just really turns it. You can't give Jack much of the plate. He'll make you pay. And this ball just smokes it off the wall. Montgomery gets there quick. He was playing deep, as I said, as it was, but carooms off quickly.
So here's Heyman. 3-run homer on the first pitch he saw of the game yesterday to tie the game at 3 apiece. But that was the only hit for Heyman. It was a rough rest of the day. A couple of strikeouts and 2 balls that never got out of the infield. And he'll miss a fastball there for strike 2.
Yeah, the swings are getting a little bit longer here for Heyman.
His average is down to 282. Has just the one hit this weekend. I went out to the left center, but not hit all that well. Drifting over his Laviolette, and with his sunglasses on, he makes the catch for out number 2.
I think this is going to be an important hitter in the Gators lineup today. I think Shelton's got to be a guy that's going to have to come through.
See the flag out there in left center, just over the 380 sign. And a good breaking ball to Shelton for strike 1. He's the home run leader for this Gator offense that has hit 40 homers on the year. He's got a quarter of them, including one this weekend.
Four for 8 in the series. So he's doing his part. But again, like I said, he's going to have to come through today because they're going to need his bat. Interesting defensively, Jeff, what Texas A&M is doing. They've backed the first baseman, Burton, off behind Caglione, which I think that's a good play with a guy like Shelton. You're playing him to pull, so you're assuming he's going to pull it. Why hold Cags on with a left-handed pitcher on?
Yeah, very smart. Get some coverage.
And that's something in the game of baseball you should see more of, but you don't.
Well, especially this day and age when people don't run as much.
Well, they're starting to more,
Yeah.
but the scenario here sets up perfectly for playing behind him.
But I'm sure your starting pitcher is not going to be
Yeah,
one of those taken off today.
You got your starting pitcher is not a base stealer. You got a left-handed pitcher on the mound. You got a left-handed hitter that, you know, you're afraid he's going to pull the ball. And you got a catcher with a good arm behind the plate.
Well, he'll get a head start here on the 3-2 pitch. And it is off the plate. So Lampkin has gotten out the righties, but he has not gotten out the lefties. And there's a couple on for Ty Evans. Evans swinging a hot bat. He's got 4 hits on the weekend. There are 4 different Gators that have 4 hits. Got a fastball, and he couldn't put it in play. Caglione out at second base, and if he comes in, that will help himself and tie the game up at 1 apiece.
And because of the shift that they play, Shelton's able to get a big lead off of first base. So anything in the gap, Shelton's going to score easily. Now I see the shift to Burton's way off, and Shelton's going to be way past the cutout. So he's going to get a great jump on anything hitting the outfield.
Good breaking ball there. That's been the pitch that has really baffled Evans this weekend. Breaking balls from the lefties in under the hands. Outfielders are extremely deep, as Evans is in a 1-2 hole. And he got him on a changeup. So the Gators leave a couple. Struck out 3. That's how all the outs were recorded, but he also gave up a single, 2 walks, and an error on a ball put in play on an infield squibber. So it's 8-9-1 as Ali Camarillo steps in. The junior doesn't have a lot of pop, but he was certainly productive yesterday in helping the Aggies win. Good fastball there.
Yeah, he was a thorn. Big hit he got off of late in the ball game off of Purnell. That was a nice tack-on run.
Good breaking ball there from Caglione. Jack was just missing slightly up and off the plate to the right-handed hitters in the first inning. kind of like that.
Yeah, just not getting on top of that breaking ball.
Better job there, and that should be an easy play for Heyman. Right behind the bag, he will make the catch for out number 1.
Heyman does a nice job at first, catcher by trade, but last year they put him over there and took to that position.
There's a crowd. It's like they painted the river like they do up there in Chicago for
yeah,
you.
Chicago River.
Painted the grass green today.
Throw the dye in there.
Caden Kent steps in. And almost gets plunked with that one. Kent, a 286 hitter, no homers, 4 runs driven in. He's their 9-hole hitter. And he'll hit that one out to shallow right. Little jam job. Evans going to have to hurry to try to get it. And he cannot. Diving in, it hits the heel of his glove and falls down.
As he comes in here right now, yeah, it just didn't have that measure just right. Actually, probably had more room and didn't have to take that extra step. It's almost like he slightly overran it.
So a ball hit not all that hard is going to turn into a hit. And now back to the top of the order. Gavin Grahovac struck out his first time. Caglione got him on a fastball.
And you'd love to get something down where you can get him to roll over it. Maybe get a changeup going where he could hit a ground ball to the infield. Get the old 2-for-1 here.
Good fastball there. Grahovac has not grounded into a double play this year. He's had a sensational freshman season. 6 homers already, 24 runs driven in. And Caglione continues to miss arm side with those pitches. And it does look like he's just fallen off the mound a little bit. Not as much in sequence today as he has been the last couple of weekends. And that one all the way to the backstop. So Tanner Garrison out to the mound to have a conversation. And just a pretty easy fix if Garrison can see it. And Caglione certainly knows his body and how to get in rhythm. He has been so good. 6 hitless innings last week against St. Mary's where he struck out 9. The week before that down in Miami, he didn't give up a run either in 6 innings. Allowed just 3 hits while striking out 11. So you can see those last 2 starts right there.
Yeah, just dominant stuff, and he's going to have to go through the meat of the order to get out of this jam.
Laviolette turned around a fastball the first time he faced him and got it into center field. That off-speed pitch just misses.
And that's the one, if you're scuffling, finding the zone, you would love a call right there.
Much better pitch right there. That one out to left field. Landon Russell is going to get his first chance. Nope. Jalen Guy is going to call him off. And the center fielder is going to fire it into second base. Throw's going to get away, though. But it's the second out of the inning.
I actually thought he should have gone to third because he had the momentum going that way.
Yeah.
Decided to throw to second base. I mean, that was part of the beauty of calling him off, too.
Yeah, having that momentum going towards third. So the Aggies runners on the corners now for their best RBI guy in Braden Montgomery.
And that runner at first was not tagging up, so he was only going halfway, so it's not like he was going to go to second.
Caglione struck out Montgomery the first time they faced each other. Got him on a fastball. Montgomery ended a 9-game hitting streak by going 0 for Friday night. And he pops up again here. Evans going to have another chance. Curlin going out, Evans in, and the right fielder is able to get this one. 0-2 as Tyler Shelnut steps in. It'll be Shelnut, Russell, and Garrison. Shelnut's had a good series, 4 for 8, a couple of doubles and a homer.
Good take to lay off that fastball. Lampkin has been very effective this year, coming off a start against Rhode Island, 5 2/3 innings, 11 strikeouts.
But he can't find command of the fastball here to Shelnut, and that's 3 straight wide ones. Just missing off the plate.
Yeah, has only walked 5 coming in.
Yeah, already walked Shelton back in the first inning. High strike there. And that one nowhere near. So a couple of walks and a leadoff one to the Gators here in the second.
How about that 3-1 slider?
Well, not often you get your first start of the year when healthy in SEC play, but that's what's going to happen with Landon Russell. Sophomore came in a pinch hitting role yesterday and almost left the yard in the 9th inning. Hit a ball to the wall. So he'll get the opportunity here today. And Jim Schlossnagle is quickly out of that Aggie dugout. So he doesn't even let the pitching coach come out. It's straight to the head coach.
Look at those numbers for Schloss. He's got 900, over 900 wins in his career. And Jim Schlossnagle was also, when he was a ball player at Elon College, back when they were the Fighting Christians before they were the Phoenix, he was magna cum laude.
Was he really?
Of his class. How about that?
Pretty good. Yeah. He's also been the 2-time National Coach of the Year for what he was able to do at TCU. His other head job was at UNLV.
Well, we got 2 future Hall of Fame coaches in this game right here, Kevin O'Sullivan and Jim Schlossnagle.
All right, conversation's over, and it didn't work as that one misses inside. He was the National Coach of the Year by Baseball America in 2016. And 2010, the NCBWA National Coach of the Year. That one catches the inner part of the plate. And he's got a tough role this year. He is the ABCA president. Has a big swing and a miss on a breaking ball there.
Yeah, that's always a good convention if you can get to that. It's a lot of fun. I've been to it many times.
So 2-2 now to Russell. And that changeup misses down in the zone.
Big pitch in this ball game right here. Games come up to about 4 or 5 big pitches that set the tone for the outcome. This is one of them.
And it's a breaking ball right off the end of the bat. Like a swinging bunt. Russell will beat it, or excuse me, get thrown out. But Shelnut advances to second.
An out, but a productive one. Nice job by the defense of Texas A&M, which I've said has been sparkling all weekend. I mean, they just don't beat themselves.
So now Tanner Garrison. He gets a changeup and a lazy fly to right. Montgomery drifting over to try to get it. And in fair territory, he'll make the catch. That ball carried a lot further than what it looked like off the bat. So Shelnut will get over to third, but he's there with 2 outs.
Yeah, the wind started to pick up towards right center right before that pitch and really blew it back to the corner. It had it. Look, you see, it's moving a little bit. Now it's back to left center, but when that pitch was thrown, it was a little bit more towards right field and almost knocked it out of here.
So here's Jalen Guy making his second start. Got a chance to tie the game up here with a teammate 90 feet away.
Now let's talk about that too, because Tanner Garrison, 2 productive outs in a row to get Shelnut over to third base.
And Guy has the advantage in the count. 2 for 4 in the series, 5 for 18 on the year. He has driven in just 1 run here as a Gator. And he'll take that one high for ball 3.
I'm taking your take in here with Curlin on deck.
A lot of pitches being thrown. Lampkin now over 40. Caglione threw 2 innings at 46. And that's where the game has changed a bunch too. 3-0 breaking ball, the 9-hole hitter.
Yeah.
But again, he doesn't have feel for the fastball right now. He's missing off the plate arm side a lot. So got to do something to change it. They go back to it, and that'll plunk them. So just like the first inning, the Gators are going to get a couple of guys on. Let's see if they can take advantage of it this time.
They're literally getting a guy on here. The upper thigh.
So the second time that Cade Curlin will see Lampkin. Gators yesterday really struggled in this department with guys on base. They ended up leaving 12 guys on base in the 4-run loss. Good breaking ball in there for strike 1. Outfield plays Curlin straight away. He's got a hold of the right side as Kent, the second baseman, shades up the middle. And of course, you got to hold on Jalen Guy at first. Fastball right back up the middle, and that's a great diving stop, but can't get it out of his glove, and an infield single is going to tie this game up at 1 apiece.
And let's go back to why that's an RBI. Well, it's an RBI because Landon Russell and Tanner Garrison got productive outs that get them over to third base where an infield hit would knock them in.
Yep, exactly right.
Yeah, nice job laying out, and the way they've been playing defense. Looked like he was going to come up and get the force, but Curlin coming through with the big hit and the big man up now.
So Caglione will try to give himself and his team the lead. First pitch fastball is hit hard, backhanded nicely though, and a nice toss over to Lampkin will retire the side. 6 pitches through the first 2 innings. They'll face 4, 5, and 6 here. Ted Burton was one of the 2 first inning walks. He's the cleanup man today.
Yeah, Jack just doesn't look like his misses are bad today, so it's a harness this in. Much
better job there with the body, and it resulted in a strike.
Way more under control there.
Another little flare to right. Evans going to have to hurry to try to get this one, and he won't, as it plops down in foul territory. Yeah, I think maybe what people don't realize, certainly you want that tall guy with a big lengthy body to be able to stretch out and throw, but there's so much more that needs to go into a delivery then if you have guys like that. Yeah, legs and arms all need to be in rhythm.
Yeah, more margin for error with the big, tall, moving limbs. You ought to know.
Oh, yeah. Now the 2-2. And Caglione misses high with it.
I mean, you just got to straight challenge him here.
He did, and he got him. Might have been just off the plate, but when you're trying to hit 96, you got to make a decision pretty early.
Yeah, 95, 96. It's a quick decision by the hitter, and that ball was definitely off the plate. That's a couple of times he got Grahovic on a pitch in the same spot back in the first to lead the ball game off.
Now Jackson Appel, who's been a pest to Gator pitching this weekend. He walked his first time. Hitting .378, switch hitter. Second best average on their team. And Cags misses again with a changeup, and you could see the body, as opposed to it coming to the plate. Yeah, it's flying open, so that arm's just dragging behind a little bit today. But much better there.
Well, that's a good sign. I mean, we've seen him harness the good wind-up a couple of times, and the result has been great. It's just the inconsistency right there for right now.
Yeah, and you can see it. I think sometimes for him, it's just about slowing down. He'll get to be going too fast. And he's going to walk Appel again. Fourth walk to go along with 4 strikeouts.
I mean, one more guy gets on here, Sully will go out and talk to him for sure. Nobody up in the pen.
Hayden Schott is the one that had the infield squibber, a little high chop, made it a tough play for Curlin with the bases loaded. Oh, that breaking ball. Don't know if that missed. That one certainly didn't. And Javaro January calls it a strike.
Schott. Dangerous hitter.
He's driven in 13 over their last 8 games. Runner goes. Pitches off the plate. Great throw by Garrison, and it's going to nail him. You can't get any more perfect than that, and that's why that dude's in the ball game.
Sully said, hey, this guy is our best defensive catcher. He gets rid of it quick, and a nice tag right there by Shelton, getting him right on the heel before he gets to the bag.
So 2 outs now in the inning, and a 2-2 count to Schott.
Appel went first move on Cags. It was a close play, but perfect pitch to throw out a runner too, up and away. Garrison with the great arm.
That one back up the middle, and Schott will have the 3rd hit. So even more important that that runner was thrown out.
That's Schott's 3rd hit in his last 3 at bats. He was 0 for leading up to those 3.
Now Blake Binder up. Strikeout victim his first time. It ended the first inning. There have definitely been some tight strike zones. There's a sword right there. Good pitch by Caglione. Had Binder up all messed up.
And Cags doesn't have to worry about shot at first because he has not figured him out. He has no stolen bases on the season on no attempts. Just get the hitter here with 2 outs.
He's 1 pitch away from doing that after that swing and miss.
And Jim Schlossnagle just saw Garrison's arm behind the plate, so they're going to think twice from here on out on any stolen base opportunities.
That one popped a mile high. Everybody looking up into the sun. It looks like Cag wants it. And there you go.
Well, Cags is normally a first baseman. Just played it like one on that play.
Here's Heyman. 3, 4, and 5 for the Gators off of Justin Lampkin. Lampkin has thrown 45 pitches through the first 2 innings and just 24 of those for strikes. But there's one right there. Through 25 in the first inning, 20 in the second inning. Heyman fouls off a changeup there. He flew to straightaway center his first time up. He's had a rough weekend at the plate. Just 1 for 10 now. Good breaking ball there. And the second strikeout on the afternoon for Lampkin.
You could just see some of these swings are just overswings by Heyman.
Colby Shelton walked his first time up. They'll put the shift on. And he fouls one straight back.
Now here's the guy, Colby Shelton. You pitch him away, he puts that head down, he keeps that shoulder on it, and he will go the other way. They're playing him to pull, but we've seen him go the other way against lefties.
But he hits it right into the shift this time. And Caden Kent with the easy put out and 2 quick easy outs for the 3 and 4 hole hitters for the Gators.
And this is like Chuck Girolamo time here. 2 quick outs. This is usually what Chuck calls a timeout and has a meeting. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, exactly what's going to happen. And Chuck even knows that. He's saying, hey, you know what I mean? This is happening. I've got to do something to slow this down.
Well, a couple of things. Quick inning, and he's going to give Cags a little more of a rest on a hot day here.
Yeah, 82 degrees at first pitch here in Gainesville. Not many clouds in the sky. Did you ever play a meteorologist back in J school? What are those cumulus clouds up there?
I did take a class in that actually on campus. Yeah.
And there you see Dakota, the newest of the Girolamo family, Chuck's wife in the crowd, watching all the action today. Big swing and a miss for strike 1 from Evans. He was fooled on a couple of off-speed pitches his first time.
Yeah, and I think, Ty's got to start looking away because that's the way they've been pitching him the whole series. And by doing that, it just helps him stay on the ball. It doesn't mean he can't hit a hanging pitch and pull it. It just keeps your shoulder in longer.
Looks eerily similar to the first at bat where it was a fastball and then a breaking ball. They ended up striking him out on a changeup away. They go back to the breaking ball, and Evans able to get a piece of it.
Yeah, this is one of those things in the game. 2 quick outs. Coach Girolamo calls the timeout. If you can work yourself on base, anything can happen.
There's the changeup. And he learned his lesson from missing it the first at bat. Got a little piece of it. So Lampkin, the Sunday starter, has been the best of the 3 starters for the Aggies. There was a leadoff walk that came around to score an inning ago. That's been it for this potent Gator offense this weekend. Breaking ball again, and they get Evans again. So a couple of strikeouts in the inning of the first 2 straight zeros. And he'll face 8, 9, and 1 in the order. And a good fastball there to get ahead of the A&M shortstop, Ali Camarillo. He popped to first his first time up. Good breaking ball there, and Cags is quickly ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. This will be pitch number 69. In between innings, Gators ran some guys down to their bullpen. Here's the 0-2, wasted away. Caglione threw 91 pitches in the 6 innings at Miami, threw 98 in the 6 innings against St. Mary's last weekend, so that's a season high. Change up there misses. Most he's ever thrown in a game was a really good start against Vandy last year at home. He threw 103. 2-2 pitch is hit pretty well out to right, but it's curving, and that will be a souvenir onto the berm. And a little girl grabbed it. How about that?
Look at that, wearing the green.
Look how excited she is.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's great. Pops is ecstatic with the smile. He's looking for his phone so he can take a picture. Well, that's why you come to the ballpark. Something she'll never forget. Caglione continues to miss with those arm side fastballs.
And you got to get the bottom of the order out because they have trouble at the top.
He might have chased ball 4 there.
As we know, all 60% all 3-2 pitches are fouled off.
Yeah, it's a crazy number. And there's another one.
I came up with that theory.
Yeah?
In the minor leagues, coaching third base. And I was like, huh. I started counting. Next thing you know, it's about right.
Camarillo's been pretty hot of late. This one out to right again. Evans will drift over, and plenty of room to make the catch for out number 1. So good job by Caglione there. He certainly couldn't walk the 8-hole hitter to start off the inning, and he made 3 pitches when he needed to. Evans been a busy guy out there in right field today. A lot of these righties tardy, a little bit behind some of the fastballs. Now Caden Kent, he hit one out there to right field his first time. Evans tried to come in and get it, and second baseman Cade Curlin couldn't get out there and get it. And speaking of second baseman, his dad was a pretty darn good one. 0-1 pitch is fouled off again. If you recognize the name Kent, that would be Jeff Kent.
Yeah, 19 years in the big leagues. The Giants, Astros, Dodgers, Mets, and Blue Jays. And got it hit over 370 home runs. 5-time All-Star, MVP in 2000 was Jeff Kent. That All-Star year, it was in 2000. He had 334. Only 2 hitters in Major League Baseball hit over 330 last year.
Wow. Fastball just misses below the zone. But yeah, it was Kent and Barry Bonds for many, many years there in San Francisco. Kent staying alive. Yeah, he was a big part of their team last year, especially early on. He was able to play infield, outfield, and now has settled into that second base job this year full time. 2-2 pitch, got him. Caglione just threw some Ched up and away, and he's got him his 5th strikeout.
So, okay, cheese against cheese. Here it is. Go hit it.
Caglione does not have a 1-2-3 inning yet today. He'll try to do that and get the leadoff man, Gavin Grahovac. There's his best changeup of the day, and it's strike 1. Grahovac has struck out and walked.
Oh, he's feeling it now.
Yeah, he's in that rhythm, and you just see how dominant he is when.
Just tell by the body language.
Yep. Here's the 0-2. Stuck with the hard stuff, and Grahovac spoiled it.
He's got him set up for a change here if they want to go that route. They got Grahovac to go chase a pitch up and away fastball his first time up.
There was the changeup, and he got him with it. So 2 strikeouts in the inning, limiting this potent Gator offense to just 2 hits so far. He'll face Tyler Shelnut. 6, 7, and 8 in the order. Shelnut with a leadoff walk back in the 2nd, and he came around to score the only Gator run. Good change up there, and we're even at a ball and a strike.
Yeah, it looks like right now we got 2 pitchers locked in.
Shelnut hammers that thing, and that's going to get all the way to the wall. He's around first. He's going to be chugging into second. Here comes the throw. It's up the line a little bit. And how about Tyler Shelnut this weekend? That's 3 doubles, and now a team best 5 hits.
It was a nice job just waiting on that fastball and just buggy whipping it down the line. Shelnut has become such a force in this lineup.
So Landon Russell for the 2nd time today. Just his 3rd at bat all year. He'll square to bunt and pop it up out to the pitcher, and an easy play for Lampkin. So not a good spot right there, and certainly not a productive out.
Yeah, if you're doing about the element of surprise, that's overrated. So this is slow motion, but he showed it really late, and there was no angle on the bat, and then he also jabbed at it instead of trying to catch it with the barrel. So all kind of issues there.
So the Gators can't get the runner over, and now 8 and 9 will try to bring him in as Tanner Garrison comes up and gets a breaking ball.
We'll go back to what we just saw. He obviously wasn't sacrificing. He was bunting for a base hit and also trying to move the runner along. The element of surprise on a bunt for a base hit is so overrated. I mean, get it out there, get it down, get it to your spot. That's way more important than the element of surprise.
Yeah, if you're going to put a good bunt down anyway, it's almost going to be impossible for the fielder to make the play.
Yeah, I mean, I did clinics on bunting a lot, and I say to the hitter, if you're bunting for a base hit, show it earlier than you ever have. And I'm not saying show when the pitcher's starting his windup, but show it earlier. Just get your body set. It's about the placement of where you want that bunt. You want it in that one zone about, 25, 30 feet up the line on the grass. If you ever tried to field the ball from the third base position, it's on a bunt. It's so difficult.
Garrison battling here as Taylor Black gets that one.
Yeah, I talked to Taylor Bragg about fielding scorching ground, but his theory and mine are the same. Get out of the way and just don't. Those you go get. The Sunday hoppers.
Yeah.
The ones that you got to pick up as they roll dead at your feet. But those line drives, don't be a hero.
That one backs off the boys at the top of the A&M dugout.
There's another way to get it. Well, this at-bat's getting the pitch count up, 65 now.
Yeah, Garrison almost left the yard his first time. Deep fly ball to right. Still down in the count 0-2 here. And that changeup off the plate.
66 pitches now. The most he's thrown this season is 88 last week against Rhode Island. That was in 5 2/3 innings.
Garrison hasn't had much to show for his at-bats, but every at-bat seems to be really good.
Yeah, he puts it in play.
Deep in counts, too.
He's hitting it hard. Yeah.
And he's worked the count all the way back to full.
Wow. It's one of those takes where that could have gone either way.
Yep.
If it's same spot, you better be hacking, because you usually don't get 2 in a row there.
Got a fastball and spoiled it. Garrison's 1 for 9 this weekend. Has not driven in a run, as he's gotten the start in all 3 games. But he's only struck out once. Yeah, there's a lot of Gators in that lineup with more than that. Fastball again, and that one is hit well out to right center field. Laviolette trying to run it down. He will, right up against the wall. So that is 2 balls that Garrison has basically sent to the wall. And Laviolette just a really good jump on it for out number 2. And he's limping a little bit.
Did a great job getting over and getting this. This ball had a charge on it. See if his foot gets caught. Yeah, it did. It looks like momentarily against the fence. Yep. Productive out, though.
So the Gators in the same exact spot they were in the second inning. As Jalen Guy comes in, he got hit his first time, and then Curlin came in and got the infield single to put the Gators on the board, scoring Shellnut.
Infield to hit it, give the Gators a lead here, so just put it in play. Shorten that swing.
Shellnut dancing around over at third. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that one almost got a piece of Guy. Outfield has come in a few steps. Guy had 2 hits Friday night when he got the start. He was on base in 3 of his 4 at-bats. Would be a big one here, as would give the Gators the lead. 2-2 breaking ball misses up, and another full count. 75 pitches now for Lampkin. Kaggs was at 85 through 4 innings. So it'll be a bullpen game sooner than later. 3-2 offering, got him. Good job. Struck out 2 of the 3 he faced in the 4th. We'll try to keep that going here in the 5th, as both pitchers have been really good settling down. And Kaggs has really found his rhythm, too.
He's found his rhythm. The mechanics look good.
He'll face Jace Laviolette.
He's got the eye black going today. Look at
how
that.
about that?
That could be the whole tube right there.
And certainly a day you need it here in Gainesville. That one just misses in.
You asked me yesterday if I wore eye black. I said absolutely.
This one, foul ball off the foot.
And there you go.
Oh, how about that? It's not as
That is
gaudy.
That is serious eye black right there. Back in the day. I think Matthew Brady, Civil War photographer, for taking that picture.
Yeah, it's black and white. They probably didn't even have color cameras back then. Good breaking ball there by Caglione. And the eye black did not help Laviolette there. And Cags has now struck out 3 in a row.
Well, he's not looking into the sun. He's looking down the barrel of the Caglione fastball.
And for those that just think eye black is supposed to look cool.
It actually has a purpose.
Yeah, why does it work?
I'll tell you why. Because it cuts the glare down when you look into the sun. It really does do that. And Jack Hanna, who actually had an audience with him, said it was because of the cheetah who was born with it.
Okay.
And the cheetah has the black under the eyes, born with it, and he chases his prey into the sun because it disorients the prey, but the cheetah can see through the sun. So there you go.
How about that?
Yeah.
Montgomery puts a jolt into this one, and that's going to untie this game. Right into his teammates' bullpen. Montgomery gets his first hit as a right-hander this weekend. And the Aggies lead it 2-1.
Yeah, sitting on that pitch, and a guy that's going to probably go in the first round shows you why. This ball is smoked. Fastball, outer third, and he pulls it. That's how quick his bat is. His hands are so quick.
So the first earned run that Caglione has given up today. They want to check and make sure Montgomery stepped on first, and he did. Ryan Slater now starting to get loose in that Gator bullpen as Caglione approaches 100 pitches. Well, Caglione got him the first 2 times. And here's proof.
Ooh. Okay.
And you can see the umpire right there, right on it.
Yep.
Good job by Clint Lawson doing what he's supposed to do. For Caglione, it's just the second homer that he has given up this year. First one was in his first start of the year. Good fastball there.
Yeah, there's no crime giving one up to Montgomery. And the fact that it's a solo.
Comes back and gets the ground ball. Shelton sets his feet, and it's out number 2.
Shelton's been fun to watch at the shortstop position. Coming off the heels of what Josh revealed. Spring training for my scout meetings, ran into Josh, and Josh got picked to play in the Cubs breakout game, the spring training breakout game. He was on the roster. Of course, the game got rained out. That's the bad news.
And it never rains out there.
I know.
Spring.
I know. They had crazy weather the other day. But that picture was taken earlier this week when I was out there.
Yeah, Josh, such a big part of that national championship run by the Gators last year. SEC champs. Rivera on the year ended up hitting .348. That was the second best average on the team with 19 homers and 72 driven in from the shortstop position. Here's a little blooper to right. Evans going to have to try to get another one. He's coming in hard, and he has it for the final out in the 5th. So to face Justin Lampkin for the 3rd time. And a good breaking ball for strike one. Lampkin 76 pitches through the first 4 innings. Curlin with an RBI single with 2 strikes, or with 2 outs his last time up. Won't chase that one off the plate. Aggies do have a righty starting to get loose in their bullpen. And that one will catch the back door and even things up for Curlin. And there you see Weston Moss getting going. He was good on Friday night.
Yeah. Had a good changeup going. Yeah, I asked Coach Schlossnagel, are we going to see Cortez today? He said, well, he wants to pitch. I think it's going to be hitter by hitter.
That's a good job again by Lampkin. He continues to get deep in counts, but makes these quality pitches when he has to. And that is his 5th strikeout.
Yeah, still got life on the fastball as he pounds them inside. Speaking of pounding, there's a guy who can pound one.
Lays off of a first pitch breaking ball there. He took a first pitch fastball and grounded it to first his last time up after singling off the wall in his first at bat. Another breaking ball, and that one's capped right to the shortstop Camarillo on the right side of second base, and that is out number 2. Well, these Gator hitters are not getting much loud contact off of the lefty Justin Lampkin. And there's some frustrated orange jerseys in that first base dugout.
Yeah, 84 pitches right now. I talked about 88 has been his season high, and that was in 5 2/3 innings. So right now he's at 4 2/3 innings.
That one is crushed deep to left, and it's going to tie the game. Heyman, for the second time in as many days, does just that, tying up the ball game with a bomb. And that is home run number 6 on the season.
.104 off the bat, 375 on the distance, and you're going to see the swing right here. And that is the shortest compact swing he's had, I think, all weekend. And looked like he kept his hands back a little bit, which controlled the knob end of the bat, got it to the barrel quicker.
Yeah, he was ready for the first pitch fastball. And the Gators answer. Each 3-hole hitter with solo homers here in the 5th. And Colby Shelton will try to get his first hit of the night.
This is where you got to focus if you're a pitcher. You can give up 2 in a row.
Got a fastball by Shelton, though.
Because you feel dejected because, hey, I got 1 and 2 out, then I give up the home run, and then your mind is kind of shocked there for a second.
And that one plunks Shelton right on the arm. And, you know, I think for all you kids watching, to get that 3rd out, you really have to stay focused, especially at this level. Certainly at the high school level, too, you can get away with more stuff. Be thinking about that. You struck out Curlin on a great pitch. You get maybe the best, strongest hitter in college baseball to roll over on a ball, and you're like, all right, sweet. I'm already.
He's from Peoria, Arizona. Is Brock? That's right. My first spring training with the Brewers, Peoria, Arizona.
How about that?
With my ex-roommate Paul Molitor.
Not too shabby of a ball player. Evans a little late on that fastball. Still one of the cooler logos on a major league hat. The old Brewers hat.
Yeah, the glove. The reason they came with that was a contest that they had, and people sent in that logo, and the guy won it.
Good breaking ball there. Evans has struck out a couple of times already today. But he came in 11 for his last 23. He's been really seeing it well.
There's a former SEC player that wore number 88 in the big leagues. Played at LSU.
In the big leagues, he wore it.
Yeah. Cleveland and the Orioles, but he wore it with the Orioles.
Albert Bell?
There you go.
Well, I guess Joey Bell.
Played under the name of Joey Bell at LSU, yeah, for Skip Burtman. Paul Carey also wore it. He was from Stanford.
He liked to get in disputes on the field. A lot of fun times for Albert Bell at the big league level. 2-2 pitch, got him on another breaking ball. So Evans goes down swinging. Third time he has struck out, but 5 innings. And just the 1 earned run, he has looked very good, just like that pitch did right there. This 103rd pitch will tie his career high. And it's a fly ball to center, hit pretty well. But Jalen Guy, just shy of the warning track, will stop and catch it for out number 1.
Shutdown inning for Cags here. Game tied.
So now Blake Bender up.
What do you think his walk-up song should be?
Build Me Up Buttercup.
That's it.
How about that?
Very good. Nicely done. Well, you're impressed. You are coming out guns blazing today. You got the Albert Bell thing.
Yeah.
Build Me Up Buttercup. I love it.
Cags has fallen behind the freshman, though. And he has gotten him to pop up and strike out. So certainly a guy that he has handled today. You don't want to walk him on 4 pitches like he just did. And that may be it for him. So Kevin O'Sullivan, 8 and 9 hole hitters due up for the Aggies here. Ali Camarillo, the shortstop in the 8 hole. That's Slater's best pitch right there, and he throws it for strike 1.
86-mile-an-hour slider. Camarillo looked like he was trying to shoot it to the right side with the space opening with the runner out there.
He did that yesterday and got rewarded with a hit and a couple of singles, but pulls this slider through the left side. A hanger to give the Aggies a couple of base runners.
Yeah, and it's starting to get dangerous too, because you turn it over to this lineup, they could put a crooked number up in a hurry.
So now we'll see what Caden Kent can do. The 9-hole hitter. Slater was good in league play last year as he throws strike 1. Made 11 appearances, tied for the second most on the team. He was 5-0 with a 3.68 earned run average through 22 innings in SEC play. Good changeup again to get ahead in the count.
Keep everything down right here. Try to entice that ground ball, get the double play. Gators with only 6 double plays on the year defensively.
Ken has not grounded into one so far this year. Gators could certainly use one now.
Just keep everything at the knees or below, especially up in the count.
Got him on the slider. Chase one down in the zone, and a big strikeout for out number 2.
Yeah, great pitch. That's where it's got to be right there. It's going to start out at the shins around the knee level. The bottom falls out.
You see the good job by Garrison, too, back there.
Garrison is been solid all weekend, catching all 3 games.
Most important time to try to do it.
And the home run Grahovic hit against Sam Houston on Tuesday, they said went 463 feet.
Better slider that time after missing down on the first one. And you can see that Grahovic knows it's coming. He was ready.
Yeah, just keep it down.
That one backed up,
Yeah.
and he got away with it.
It sure did. The backup sliders are not by design. It's just they do that. You don't get the grip on them correctly. They'll back up on a hitter. Now, there's a lot of times we'll be fooled on backup sliders because it's not a pitcher looking to get. It's like the old-time screwball.
So 3 sliders to get ahead, 1 and 2. There's another one, and Grahovic lays off of it.
Great pitch. Great job of laying off. That's a great pitch to throw 1-2. Just couldn't get him to chase it.
We'll see if they change the plan or just keep sticking to it. Went with a fastball, and he fouled it off.
After all those sliders just laid on a fastball, and he's got him set up for another slider here.
Really good hitter on deck. But it's these two right now, the veteran and the freshman. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 6th, and a pop-up. Jalen Guy went back at first. Now he comes in a few steps. He's got it. And Slater leaves a couple. Added up. Both starters were really good, unlike what we saw on Friday and Saturday nights. Side armor still out there to face Shelnut, who has been on base both times today. Walked and scored in the 2nd and then doubled off of Lampkin, the starter, to lead off the 4th, but the Gators left him stranded. Good breaking ball there, and that'll even up the count at 1-1. Shelnut's had a really nice series to start off SEC play. 5 for 9 this weekend.
I mean, he really gets down there at that submarine. That's a real traditional submarine look. That's a Dan Quisenberry look.
Yeah, you don't see many guys like that anymore. That one's Squibber right back to the mound, and Peary has it with the underhand toss. So Shelnut retired for the first time today.
Remember your money ball pitcher that threw like that?
Yeah, Bradford.
There you go.
3 for 3.
You are killing it today
Right
on my Nick trivia.
Chad Bradford. Nobody wanted him. Hayden Yost is going to hit now for Landon Russell. Russell made his first start in left field, but was 0 for 2 up there at the plate. So the freshman Yost will get his first SEC at bat. $167 on the young season for him. He'll take that breaking ball for a strike. Yost has only hit 12 times. He's 2 for 12. Both of the hits, though, doubles, including one down in Miami. Fouls that one straight back. Speaking of the Hurricanes, had a walk-off last night, beat North Carolina.
They are crushing it in the ACC. 5-1.
Yeah, they're playing really well.
Wait, 4-1 actually.
Yeah, 4-1.
4-1.
Yost in a 1-2 hole. And a swinging bunt. Here he's going to get another chance, and he'll field his position nicely for out number 2. So a couple of 1-3s from the side armor here in the bottom of the 6th.
And he would be apropos here The way Garrison's been swinging the bat this weekend, he can run into one here. Because he's been like the hard luck guy hitting.
Almost got hit.
Yeah, I like the fact that he stayed in there. He didn't try to dive out of the way of it.
He's almost left the yard twice. He's taken the right fielder and the center fielder to the edge of the wall. But he chops this one to short. Camarillo will come get it, set his feet, and fire over in plenty of time in a really easy inning for Brock Peary as he gets thrown 9 innings.
Yeah.
Through the non-SEC part of the season.
Yeah, that's a fresh arm out there, and he can give you length. Obviously not a safe situation with the tie game, but his job right here, throw up zeros.
He'll face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in this Aggie order. And Jace Laviolette misses down low for ball 1. Team best 10 homers for the center fielder. He's got a hit today. And Neely misses wide again. Neely finally gets a strike through there, and that one had a little pop at 95 miles an hour.
And that's the pitch that was dominant the other night because he gets a little run on it too.
Missed with that one though.
Danger lurking with Montgomery on deck.
Neely comes back with another nice fastball.
Yeah, mid-90s.
There you see Montgomery lurking.
It's trouble.
So a big pitch coming right here. And the 3-2 offering is just off the plate. Wow. Didn't miss by much.
Boy, no kidding. How do you take this pitch? Because it's coming right around the middle of the plate, cuts across the plate.
Yeah, I don't understand how, with that movement on it, it's not called a strike. So it's a leadoff walk. And now the guy that untied the game in the 5th will try to do it from the other side of the plate this time. Montgomery hitting as a lefty. So he's homered from both sides of the plate this weekend. 3-run shot yesterday as a lefty. He was 1 for 3 off the Cags. Well, here was what he did that last at bat from the other side of the plate.
Soft pitch and just jumped all over. Got out of the yard quick. He's homered from the left and the right side this weekend.
9 total homers on the year as he fouls that one back.
And the trajectory of the home runs from the left and the right side were practically the same. The launch angle and the flight of the ball. We talked about it. He's got a hitting academy that he visits in Tomball, Texas, about an hour away. Works with a hitting coach down there.
And there's really not a ton of players anymore that switch hit.
No, you don't see it much.
Become less and less a thing when it used to always be a thing. Neely ahead in the count. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled back. The changeup was up in the zone.
Laviolette bluffed going, and Garrison came out there quick, anticipating a stolen base attempt right there. Laviolette 2 for 2 in the stolen base department.
Yeah, he showed his speed in center field earlier, running down a ball in the gap. Change up again, will miss.
My initial look at Laviolette says he doesn't look like he gets the greatest of jumps, even on his bluffs. So I wouldn't pay that much attention to him.
Good job by Montgomery. He's fouled off some pretty good pitches.
Yeah, you got to worry about this guy right here than the base runner for sure.
He has struck out in each game this weekend, just once though. Once Friday, once Saturday, and once today. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it just misses up. So a couple of borderline fastballs on that side of the plate have not been called. And another 3-2 pitch.
Let's see if they start the runner here.
Neely thinks so, so we'll chase him back. Tie game here in the 7th. Runner does go, swing and a miss. Garrison's throws another good one, and not in time though. Neely thought it was in time, but that foot just snuck under the bag. Shelton is smiling. I'm not sure if they're going to ask for a review.
Yeah, you throw from that one knee position. It makes it a little more difficult to get it out there.
Base will be overturned.
So he loves it. But that's the right call.
Yep. Bang, bang play. And that's got to be hard for the umpire there, because you're Jeff Head. You just made that call. And then now you got somebody telling you were wrong on the call. So a strike him out, throw him out, and what could have been a pretty big inning for A&M. One pitches turned into 2 outs.
Here's the jump right here, Laviolette.
Ted Burton, the hitter, and he'll take strike 1 on a breaking ball. And now strike 2 on another one. Burton's 0 for 2 today with a walk. Not gotten the ball out of the infield. Neely got him with some high ched. 90 for the final few innings here in Gainesville.
Jack North and Albert Van Tilzer gave us Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Well, little side armor continues to get ground balls as Brock Peary has induced now 4 in a row bad swing ground balls. And he's just breezing through the bottom of this Gator lineup. He struck out Evans to end the 5th, and then 2 ground balls right back to him, 1 to short, 1 to third. He'll now face the top of the Gator order in Cade Curlin. And it's strike 1 with some sink.
Yeah, against these guys, if you're right-handed, you really got to make sure you keep that shoulder in, and if he comes in close, let it hit you.
Tries a bloop one the other way, but can't keep it fair.
See, that ball's going to bore in on you because it's going to have that natural tail right on right. It's one of those where, you know, you're 0-2, he tries to sneak one in on you. That little elbow pad would come in handy.
Mm-hmm. Curlin kept his head on that one.
Yep, needed to on that slider. That's what they try to do. The sinker slider guys, they get your run on the inside, then they get your slider away when you're protecting the inside. What I would do usually when I would face a guy like that, I would just look slider away and then let it hit me when it runs in.
Yeah.
Because I'd crowd the plate against a guy like him.
Tried to get one up, and Curlin didn't offer at it.
That was a knuckle scraper on that release.
Mm-hmm. Another slider hit hard, but a good play by Camarillo. He'll twirl and fire over to first in time for the out. 2/3 innings. He'll face Jack Caglione, who fouls off a first pitch slider. Cag's a hard single in his first at bat. It's short hop the wall and has grounded out twice into that shift. Another good one right there, down below the bat of Jack Caglione. And that's what was so effective yesterday, especially to the right-handed hitters for Stewart. Caglione trying to help himself. Is able to lay off of that one. He won't factor into the decision here on the mound, but he went 5 1/3 strong innings, allowing just 1 earned run. Breaking ball again, hit hard again. It's not going to get high enough, but it's going to bounce off the wall the same way it did the last time. He's going to try for 2, but that is a hose by the right fielder, Brandon Montgomery. Cags tried to test him, and that is something you don't. Into Neely back to work. He'll face 5, 6, and 7 in the order. And the first one fouled back to Jackson Appel. He's walked a couple of times today. He's been on base all weekend long. Done a good job for the Aggies. A switch hitter. Take strike 2. Appel's got such a good eye. Evident by all the walks. He's only struck out 4 times on the entire season. One, 2, just missed. Wow, should have been 5.
Boy, you're really trusting the umpire on this one. Got fooled on the pitch, didn't realize it was going to come back. And
but he should know, because that's what all the fastballs have been doing.
yeah, well,
So he's not calling it off the plate, and now he's not calling it on the inner part of the plate. Greg Maddux wouldn't have had a career if he had umpires not calling that pitch.
no kidding.
2-2 is a high towering shot to right. Evans will look up into that sky, and that's that famous line from Major League. That one just too high. So here's Hayden's shot. He hit a shot to center his last time. It took Jalen Guy all the way to the warning track. Got a good piece of it.
Well, I'll give you a quote from Tin Cup coming up. A little gust from the gods going out to right field right now. So
Yeah.
anything hit that way.
Yeah, it's really helping the lefties. Shot's certainly one that can do it. Yeah, a great line. A little gust from the gods roams. Got it on the green, but it spun back off. Really eventually made the eagle.
A tainted eagle.
Yeah. He made an 11, but you know, I think like the shrink said at the end, no one's ever going to remember who won the tournament, but they'll remember that. Neely misses high there.
Hayden Schott on his Twitter account the other day on the way over said he was listening to Mozart when Jaroslav Violette sidled next to him and ruined everything.
3-2 pitch coming, and Neely got him again. His third strikeout in the last 4 hitters.
That ball had a movement like the Violin Concerto number 4 in D major.
It just stayed up, never came down. And that's what makes Neely so effective. A firm fastball. Hank Bard's going to hit now as they lift the DH, the right-handed hitting Blake Binder up. And Neely's missed on a couple to the lefty. Bard 6 for 24 on the year. Started at the DH spot yesterday. It was 0 for 3 with a couple of walks. Neely, a big hunter in the offseason, loves getting deer.
And that was a big hobby of Waltrip. Hurston Waltrip loved to hunt.
Yep. I mean, normally pitchers are good golfers, but I guess they're good hunters too. Here's a 2-0 pitch, and whatever Garrison said to Neely worked.
Now, Garrison is really impressing Sully this weekend, I'm sure.
He's thrown out 2 base runners today.
Yeah, and great throws right on the bag. And one, the second one there, he was down on his one knee. Had to get up and throw him out.
Well, Neely with a 2-out walk. One just missed up and one just missed down. And the shortstop, Ali Camarillo, to hit. He has been great defensively here this weekend.
You got to back up your outfielders here. Played no doubles defense with 2 outs.
Camarillo has found it this week offensively. Really struggling coming into the beginning of the week as Neely misses high. He was on an 0 for 17 slide. And since, he's 8 for his last 20.
Yeah, started out 3 for 5 this week against on Tuesday.
Tries to bunt his way on, but that'll be foul. See Shellnut there. He hasn't had to make a play at third base today. Came in to play third.
See where the barrel goes down when he tried to bunt it right there. And also, don't start running until you get the ball down. Now, no one's expecting a 2-out bunt. A lot of people don't even like the 2-out bunt, especially with a runner on base. You just say, hey, you're leaving it up to the next guy.
Well, that one got a piece of his hand. Let's hope he's all right. Always the toughest part to get hit. Not much protection there.
Got him right around the same spot that Kate Perlin got a couple weeks ago. Right on the back of the hand.
Well, it looks like he's going to be okay, which is certainly a good sign.
Yeah, they definitely need him, especially that defense he's been playing at the shortstop position all weekend.
So a 2-out walk, and then now a 2-out hit by pitch. It looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter for the 9-hole hitter, Caden Kent.
Caden Sorrell is going to get some swings. We've seen him this weekend. He's been in 2 games. One is a pinch runner, but did get an at-bat in yesterday's game. Scored a run.
He's 5 for 19 on the year. 3 of the 5 hits are extra base hits. And a big spot here in the game. Tied in the top of the 8th. Good strike 1 from Neely. That was his 39th pitch. That's 1 more than he threw over 3 innings on Friday night. And another good fastball to get ahead in the count. 0-2.
Yeah, no reason to do anything cute here. You've overmatched him on your first 2. He's been late on both.
See if they try to go further out with this fastball. They do, and they got him. Huge pitch by Brandon Neely. The opener, Texas A&M won yesterday. And Luke Heyman will get things going for the Gators. He homered to tie the game in the 5th after Braden Montgomery homered in the top of the inning. Heyman has 2 hits this weekend, both of them homers. In that Gator 3-hole. New second baseman Jack Bell in for the Aggies, replacing Kent. Heyman gets one through the left side, so his first non-homer hit. And it's a good way to get things going for the Gators here in the 8th. When I think the Gators realize now what they're going to see from this Aggie right-hander Josh Stewart. A lot of sliders to the righties, and Heyman was ready for it.
Yeah, and that's a pitch that Colby Shelton could ambush here. Remember, I said early in this ball game, Shelton's going to have to be a guy to factor in today. It's going to be one of those days where who's going to emerge as the hero?
Well, they do have a lefty warming up in Shane Sadeo. We saw Sadeo in yesterday's game late.
Yeah, Sadeo's good. Might be their best reliever on the back end.
There you see him getting loose.
And Weston Moss, he had the superb changeup the other day on Friday night.
Javaro January about to break up the conversation, and here comes Jim Schlossnagle. Gets the attention of the third base umpire, and they do want to make a move.
He did signal lefty.
So Josh Stewart's afternoon is over, and there is Shane Sadeo. We'll tell you about him when we come back here in the bottom of the 8th. Well, just 2 hitters. That's all Josh Stewart faced, and he will give way to now lefty, who we saw last night, Shane Sadeo.
Yeah, he went inning and 2/3. Did give up a run, but one of their best back end guys that they have. Sadeo could get up to 95. I actually saw him hit 96 yesterday as a cutter in the upper 80s, slider mid 90s. His changeup sinks.
He'll face a guy that is hitless today in Colby Shelton. And Shelton takes a fastball right through there, but Shelton has been on base twice. He's been walked and hit.
And in case you're wondering, Chris Cortez, the fireballer that we saw on Friday night, is up and throwing in the Aggie pen.
Another fastball, and Shelton hits it foul. There you see Cortez.
Yeah, he had the 98-mile-an-hour fastball. He struck out 7 Gators in a row on Friday night. Gave up a couple of home runs.
Yeah, he was phenomenal. So Shelton quickly in an 0-2 hole. And that fastball will just miss. Shelton has hit in 8 of the last 9. Goes the other way with this one, but not a lot on it. And Laviolette will drift over and get it for the out.
Yeah, but not mistaken. I think Shelton and Shelnut both have 18-game on-base streaks going right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's Ty Evans trying to make up for an 0-for-3 hat trick type of day. Struck out in the 1st, 3rd, and 5th.
And they've been working him away most of the weekend.
That one off the end of the bat and almost the same spot for Laviolette. And an easy catch for out number 2. So the leadoff single, but Heyman still remains at first with 2 outs.
Well, get the right guy in the right spot right here, because nobody's hotter than Mr. Tyler Shelnut.
Aggie outfielders are extremely deep.
Yeah, playing no doubles defense here with 2 outs.
Shelnut has raised the average up to .313. Double and a walk today. He's got 5 hits this weekend. And that one called strike 2. It looked a little low. Shelnut hammers that one. Is it going to be high enough? Yes, it is. It's gone. Jeff Head says it's out of the yard, and the Gators on a 2-run homer are going to take a 4-2 lead. Aggies think they need to play it out.
Well, Shelnut's going to get up.
It's not going to matter anyway.
He's going to get up after getting tagged out, and he's going to round the bases. This is going to be incredible.
Well, how about what Tyler Shelnut has done this weekend? His 2nd homer, his 6th hit.
Right man at the right spot. Tyler Shelnut.
They're going to review it.
Initiating challenge on the home run ball. Previous play is under review.
This ball gets so much top spin on it. Oh, yeah, you can see it definitely left the yard.
Yep, you see it
Shot
hit off
back
the
in.
top of the bullpen there.
The bullpen
Overhang.
Yep. This will be quick.
Yeah, if it hits off the padding, it doesn't ricochet that far back.
No question.
And credit Jeff Head. He made an immediate signal. Or it was Seth Buckminster, I think.
And if this does get overturned, what they would do is they would let it play out the play, and the run would have scored.
Yep.
But I'm
Call field. The home run is confirmed.
there you go.
Well, you saw the guy on the left, Jim Schlossnagle, just shut his eyes knowing that that was the right call. Kevin O'Sullivan, not much emotion on the other side, but that guy brought the sign today. Shelnut's already autographed it, and he may want to go get a picture with him because that kid's had a weekend.
And that little bullpen roof got autographed too.
Yep. So they stuck with a fastball to Shelnut, and he made him pay. Gators with 2 more home runs today. Florida now this weekend has hit 8 against the team that came in with the best earned run average in the country.
It was only the 2nd home run given up this year as you look at the hero for the moment.
So think about that as Hayden Yost hits, and he's going to get hit on the hand there.
Knob at a bat, I guess.
Oh, they're calling it the knob of the bat. So the Aggies had only given up 6 homers on the entire season.
Right. You can see he just gets to the butt end of the knob of the bat. Yeah, 6 coming in, and they gave up 5 just on Friday night.
Yost grounded back to the pitcher his first time up, and replacing Landon Russell out in left field. Pops this one up here a mile high, giving Laviolette plenty of time to come in and get it, and he makes all the first inning.
Yeah, and a lot of balls, you know, a lot of walks. So I guarantee he's on a short leash here. There's a lot of activity in the Gator pen as we speak.
He'll have to face the top of the Aggie order as Gavin Grahovac takes ball 1. Freshman is 0 for 3 with a walk. That fastball right through there, but that's been the issue. Right over the middle part of the plate.
Yeah.
Another fastball, and that one's by him for strike 2.
Like the location of that. Start working it down.
Yeah, one much better down in the zone. That fastball just missed, and McNeely thought it was strike 3.
Well, this pitch looked like it got the plate, no question. Good frame job right there, but you got to shrug it off.
Stuck with a fastball.
It's all part of the maturation process. Call goes against you. You gotta say no worries.
Another 2-2 pitch coming. Another fastball fouled off. That one up in the zone again at 95 miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean, the fastball plays. There's no question about it. He's a mid-90s guy. Let's see if Sully sticks with it. As long as he spots it, he's going to be fine.
Fastball again, and that one will find center field. So just one too many, and Grahovac gets his first hit of the day.
Yeah, left that one up.
So now you face the best RBI duo in the country, and Laviolette in the 2-hole and Braden Montgomery in the 3-hole. Laviolette singled in his first at bat. Does not have a hit since. That breaking ball misses.
Yeah, getting the first 2 here this inning is key because you don't want to have Montgomery come up there potentially with the lead run.
Good off-speed pitch there will even up the count. Gators do have a couple of guys in the bullpen, a righty and a lefty. And McNeely will miss again.
Well, he's got a groove one here, and Laviolette probably going to be sitting fastball dead red. No need to worry about that runner. Just find the target and hit it. Of course, easier said than done.
Good fastball.
Three-two there. Runner will not be going.
So a huge pitch in the game coming right here from the freshman. And he got him. Borderline call, but a big-time pitch. Laviolette didn't agree with it.
Well, for the most part this weekend, the strike zone has been tight. Laviolette thinks it's down and away. I understand his thought.
Yeah, that hasn't been called all weekend. But a big out for sure, and now Braden Montgomery. Very dangerous. He's already homered off a couple of fastballs. Gets a breaking ball there, curling to Shelton. Gators win. Oh, they're safe at first base.
Gator dugout halfway onto the field.
And I think they're going to review this one as well.
Boy, this is going to be tight right here. He got out of the box a little slow, but he runs well. And he got out of the box slow because the pitch was in on him.
He's safe. Good call by Clint Lawson there.
Remember, the call is safe. Yeah, he didn't get the greatest jump out of the box as the pitch ate him up inside. And credit to McNeely for doing that to such an amazingly good hitter.
The safe call at first base is confirmed.
You see how close it was right there.
Yep.
Left foot gets on the bag just before it gets in the glove.
Remember, there is no rule tie goes to the runner. Either safe or you're out. All right, Gators got to play defense. Outfield, no doubles. They got to play way back here.
Ted Burton in the cleanup spot today. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. McNeely's breaking ball in there for a strike. They allow Montgomery to get to second base, not holding him on.
Catcher's indifference.
Good fastball there by McNeely. And that strikeout has given the freshman a lot of confidence.
Well, I just like his location today. He's got to make one more pitch.
And this crowd is behind him for the 0-2 pitch. Fastball again, chopped out to short. Shelton has it. Throw is in time this time. And McNeely pumps his fist, gets his first Gator save. And the Gators have beaten Texas A&M 2 out of 3 here on SEC opening weekend and continue to dominate in conference play here at home.
How about that? A shot in the arm. Kevin O'Sullivan, his Irish eyes are smiling because his guy, Luke McNeely, who he gave the ball to, got it done in a save situation. Outstanding job.
4 straight SEC opening series win for Kevin O'Sullivan. And Gators were so good here at home against the league last year. They were 12-3. There's the guy that made it happen here today, Tyler Shelnut, and we will talk to him in just a minute or so. But how about the grit from these guys, and how about the bullpen for both of these teams? And really all weekend, a lot of guys came out from both of those bullpens and were really, really good.
Absolutely, and that's what made all these games tight. And this is a game is apropos going along the weekend. You got 2 heavyweights going at it toe to toe all weekend long, and Gators coming up with that win today is going to be huge for confidence for a lot of these young players, too, on this ball club that came through.
Well, this guy's not a young player. Been here a couple of years now, and the biggest swing of the day, and really good swings all weekend. Jeff and Nick now joined by Tyler Shelnut. Well, Shelly, you got a fastball, man, and and you didn't miss it. What a heck of a weekend.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know, when you're going to the plate there, what's the mindset? What are you trying to look for in doing that at bat?
Honestly, less is more is kind of what I like to think about, as well as he with the slower heart rate usually wins, especially in those situations. Really just trying to get a pitch that I could handle, something up and over the plate. So I got one. I was able to put a good swing on it.
And Shelly, I got to ask you about that play right there. I've actually never seen this in a ball game. Guy, you go through the emotions of thinking you hit a home run, then you get thrown out at second base, and then you find out you hit a home run. Take us through what was going on in your mind when that was all craziness was happening.
Yeah, honestly, I had no clue what was going on. I hit the ball. I knew he wasn't going to catch it, so I just wanted to make sure I'd be able to at least get to second base. Saw the ball come back in, so I thought it was a double. And with Luke Heyman coming around third, I wanted to make sure I forced him to cut the ball so that we could secure that run. So I wanted to get caught out there so we could secure that, and I was able to do that. I think I was safe. I might have been out of the baseline. I don't really know what was going on there, but and then they told me it was a homer. I was like, oh, heck yeah.
Well, you made your Irish coach happy on St. Patrick's Day, so there you go.
Hey, a happy Sully's a good Sully.
That it is. All right, Tyler, congrats, man. Great weekend. 6 hits when it was all said and done for number 6.
Thanks, fellas.
From the blueprint to the machine, they're the architects of every scene. Building bridges, reaching high. With every design, they touch the sky. They calculate, they innovate. With precision, they navigate. Through circuits and codes, they pave the way for a future brighter every day. Engineers, they're the masters of creation, turning visions into foundation. With expertise and dedication, they shape the world as their vocation. Engineers, they're the masters of creation, turning visions into foundation. With expertise and dedication, they shape the world as their vocation. From mechanical to electrical, their knowledge is formidable. They engineer solutions, they never tire, turning challenges into empire. From skyscrapers to satellites, their impact reaches dizzying heights. They solve problems, they innovate. In the world they help facilitate. Engineers, they're the masters of creation, turning visions into foundation. With expertise and dedication, they shape the world as their vocation. It's not just about the calculations, but the passion that drives their creations. With perseverance they break through barriers, making dreams come true. So here's to the engineers, the minds at play, shaping tomorrow in every way. Innovation is their currency, they're the architects of our custody.